Hello. I don't know if you guys can hear me right now or not. Um, if you can hear me, let me know. Let's see. Hello, Michelle. I'm glad you're excited for this live. And Miss Delilah. Hello, listening in while I work. Thank you for listening in while you're working. I appreciate that. I totally understand. This is like a strange time to go live. I think everybody's kind of either still at work or they're, you know, just kind of driving home. She's saying hello. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Kim J, girl, how are you? Hello, Delilah and Kim. Hey, Kim J. You're at work too? Okay. Yeah, I know. It's like I said, I think it's a time where people are either still at work or they're just kind of driving home or whatnot. But yeah, I'm in my bedroom. I know this is a different scenery than most, but I didn't want to go in my living room because my son is home. He had a dentist appointment, so I was like, well, I don't want to chance him just like, no, going in the background. So yeah, let's see. Hey, Delilah. Oh, thank you. It's a uh like a button-up shirt. I don't know if you get. Yeah, it's kind of like a tie. It's an old shirt. It's actually pretty big. But yeah, excuse me. Hey, Michelle. So yeah, I wanted to talk about. Oh, hey, JC. How are you? I enjoyed your little wildlife. That's kind of scary to me to have all those deers and raccoons. My husband calls them trash pandas, but he loves raccoons so much. So yeah. Hey, JC. Yeah, you guys are my busy bees because you guys are out in the world pollinating and stuff. Just like the busy bees in the world. Hey, Jane. Hi, son, and the salsa and the salad. Hey, Hargerine, how are you, my dear? Oh my goodness, I feel like I haven't seen you in a minute. No, I saw you last night. Never mind, girl. What am I talking about? Hey, Delilah, Michelle, and Kim J. Hey, Hargerine. So yeah, I kind of wanted to talk about. I know the title is Grief, Growth, and Gratitude. It's, for those of you that don't know, it's kind of a tough time of year for me. Like, I know people are celebrating, Halloween's tomorrow and all of the little trick or treaters that are coming. And I love seeing the little trick or treaters and they get so excited to come and they're at your door and they're just like, oh, give me some candy. I love it. And I haven't been posting in a while because it's just been wild in my household. And my dad was in the hospital and he's fine now. Like, he was discharged, but around this time 2 years ago, I lost my mom at the hospital. So it was kind of triggering for me to have him there at the hospital. So I had a video, planned and scheduled, and I was like, you know what? I mentally, I just couldn't do it. I was just so focused on him and focused on everything else. And I see like so many people, like, I don't know, when it comes to that time of the year where I knew my mom passed away, everything starts to become like white noise to me. Like, I see the motivational videos and I'm on a whole different journey than I was last year, especially. Like, I think of myself last year around this time, and I started the medicine November 5th of 2024. So I'm like, okay, this time, October 30th of last year, I was, in the doctors getting my prescription for this, not knowing it was going to change my life and whatnot. But this time last year, I know if you've experienced like the weight loss or your comorbidities finally coming down, you you could see yourself in like 1 year's time, and like we grieve in a different way. I like to grieve myself in different ways, and knowing where I was last year in like a very dark time. I was very quiet. I was very numb for like we all grieve in our different ways. It had just been like 1 year since she passed. And not knowing that God really had a plan for me. I know I was in the thick of it. I didn't have anybody to talk to. I didn't have any friends. It was just me, myself, and really pushing through it. Not knowing that in a couple days, November 5th was going to come and my life was going to change forever. And I think about that like today. And like, oh my gosh, sorry, you guys are all in here. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Okay. Hi, Harji. Hello, JC, Delilah, Kim J, Michelle. Scary lions, tigers, and bears, raccoons. Oh my. That's how I felt when I saw that video. Hello, Harjreen. Remember to. Oh, thank you. Yeah, hit the like button. Hello, LL Lewis. I know you're on your James Bond meeting probably. If you're not, then you're taking a day off. Hello, Lewis. Harjreen. Hello. Hello, Lewis. Honey, I'm so sorry, but I'm glad he's okay. Yeah, no, he's much better now. It was just the mental portion, that triggering part. We didn't even go to the same hospital. We just went to a different one because my dad hates being at the hospitals. The whole time he's like, I'm fine, can I leave? And they're like, no, sir, you have to stay because like you're dehydrated and you know you're in a lot of pain. And he's just like, oh, he's more of like he acts like a toddler when he's at the hospital. He just is like running rampant, and I'm like, Dad, sit down, and he's like, yeah. So yeah. Hello, LL Lewis. So sorry to hear that. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'm a lot better now than I was 2 years. I mean, especially last year. I have, I'm in that acceptance phase when it comes to grief. So, but there's times where even if you're in the acceptance phase of grief, you can still go back to those other layers of like sadness and anger and all of that. I know where I am now, so thank you. Hugs. That's so sweet. I feel the hug. That's okay, amigo, one day at a time. Yeah, I really do take it one day at a time. Thank you. Thankfully, your dad is better. I praise God my dad is better. If anything, you know, his positive attitude and, like I said, him being a toddler just always uplifts me. I was like, why are you acting like this at the hospital? My gosh. Hugs. Oh, thank you. Some hearts. Hey, Kim J, Michelle, Kimmy, Harji, Jane. Oh, hello. Hey, Sandra. How are you? Let's see. Oh my gosh, I accidentally clicked something. Where did I go? Oh, there you go. I'm just hopping in, listening, in double time to Oh, yeah. No, thank you, Sandra. Thank you for being here. I mean, thank you. Hellos. You have us. Oh, I don't want to cry on here. I feel like I cry enough in my videos. If I do, I do. I mean, that's okay. Thank you. You look so. Oh, thank you. I'm telling you, I try not to get on camera without, like, you know, doing the face. Listening and driving. Hey, girl! Manjaro's Shades of Change. I'm kind of embarrassed, but I don't know your real name. And I'm like, I love you, girl. I think I've looked all throughout your page. If you could tell me your name, but not while you're driving. Either that or I just call you Shades of Change. Maybe you want to be inconspicuous and you're like, let me just be incognito, girl. Don't reveal me. Welcome in. I'm listening too. I'm about to drive my daughter to her doctor's appointment. I hope she has a great doctor's appointment. Very, very important. Take care of your daughter's health. Absolutely. Hey, Shades of Change. Welcome to the bee's nest. Ah! That's so cute. You guys are in my little nest. men, right? Oh my gosh, I don't know why he acts like that. I'm sitting here trying to be all, serious, being his advocate, being his like, his ride or die, to be like, I need to get my dad this help. He's in pain. He hasn't really moved as much. He's 74, so we need to be serious about this. The whole time he's running around in his hospital gown, like, where's the vending machine? Where am I going? I'm like, oh my gosh. It's a full-time job. It says, yes, you are correct, Felicia, but you are in my ear and I am listening. Oh, thank you. Hey, Delilah. Yes, God sent you us for some comfort. Join at the hip. Oh, I love you too. Oh, Kim. Oh, you're going to make me cry, girl. Glad you're in a better place. Thank you. Hey, Mel B. How are you doing, pretty lady? Hello. I'm doing good today, and I'm proud to say that today. Grief was best described to me as an ocean, not something we pass through, just experience. Anderson Cooper and Stephen Colbert have an amazing discussion on grief. I gotta listen to it. And it was crazy because when I was at the hospital, they had these huge TVs, like before you check in. And there was this guy who was just literally talking about grief. And me being in my head of like, I need to get my dad to get better. I need to get everything to get better. And I knew in the back of my head what that day was. It was October 28th. I'm like, I know what today is. And I couldn't think about it because I'm like, I'm just trying to distract myself with everything. And I promise you, but I just started tearing up and I didn't know why. I was listening to that conversation about this man who was being interviewed about like how to deal with grief. And the lady's like, hey, I'm here to help you. And I'm like, oh, it's funny how God really puts things in front of you, even if you feel like, you're trying not to like, you're distracting yourself, but like you really do need to face a lot of things in the moment. Thank you, JC. Hey, the Melby. Welcome to the Beehive. Yes. Hi, Sandra and Shades of Change. Oh no, Felicia, I'm so sorry your dad was sick and it triggered your feelings. But yeah, thank you. You guys have no idea how much is just you guys being here right now is meaning to me. It means a lot, more than I can say. Hey, Michelle. Hey, girl. Hey, beautiful. Hey, Evelyn. Hi, Felicia in chat. Working but listening. It sounds like I missed something, but whatever it is, I know I'm praying. Oh, thank you. I know you guys are working, and I'm so sorry. Please don't get in trouble. I always fear that you guys are gonna be like, your boss is gonna come and be like, "What are you doing?" And you're like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Like I say, have them call me. I'll have your back. Don't worry. They're saying hello, hello. Hi, Kim J. Sorry to hear about your dad, Felicia, but happy it sounds like he's on the. Yes, he is. He's doing a whole lot better, and I'm just grateful for that. Hello, welcome to the Beehive. Oh, Michelle, I love that. Honestly, I love it. Hello, Delilah, Jen, Michelle, Kim J, Twan. Sorry if I missed anyone. I'm trying to stay on task. No, absolutely. Get your work done, girl. Get that money first, okay? I'll be here, be here regardless. Felicia, I won't tell my boss to. I would tell my boss, right? Tell him to come on in. Tell him to, if he wants to chat for a second. But yeah, I was planning on going live on the day that my mom passed, and I had everything set. I had the thumbnail, I had the description, I literally had everything down, and then I just couldn't press like to do it. I just couldn't do it. And I just feel like I just needed that day to breathe, or that day to just kind of be like, okay, let's not do it today. Because I always have this habit of trying to distract myself, trying to like push things to the back, knowing that, what we call like eloping, just kind of not running away from your feelings and stuff, but just trying to like distance and distract yourself. And I knew that a year ago, that was me. I ran away from every problem I had and I didn't want to think about it. Now, with this whole new mindset and everything, that this is the first year where I have taken care of myself I would probably say ever. And it's so beautiful to have, like, the holidays go by, Christmases, and, Easter goes, and the Valentine's Days. But when you lose somebody very close to you, whether that was a parent, whether that was a loved one, it's different. It's life, and I think that's the growth in the part of this topic, is the one thing I learned about grief, and just witnessing what I witnessed with my mom. I really didn't understand morality. As a young person, you just think like life is life and it's always going to go on until you see that life not there anymore. It's taught me a lot. It's taught me to value a lot, and I know through that's why I did finally was like, I can't live my life the way I am anymore, let alone my weight, my mentality. I had to face a lot of things head on, and I didn't want this year to be like that. And knowing that I do have this community, I do have people to go to, and I don't like to bother anybody. I never have. I'm that type of person where I'm like, I'm good, don't worry, I'm great, because I've always just been that person, that like a caregiver. So people run to me to care for them, so you always put yourself in the back burner. And I know a lot of us, like even as parents or even as spouses, you, in some type of way, you do feel like that caregiver. But reflecting on this year, knowing how much I've grown and how much I'm not only grieving my mom, but I am grieving who I was an entire year ago. And that's the growth in this. That I had to really look at myself a couple days ago and be like, I'm looking in the mirror. I don't even recognize myself, but that's me. This is me. Yes, I've done all this work, but I've done a lot of mental work, and that's where the gratitude comes in. I'm grateful for this fire that's always inside of me. This I can't explain it. It is literally like I feel this fire in me for me now. And I feel like it's so hot, I feel like I can give it to other people. But then, on this journey, we see so much uplifting stuff. And this whole week, I've just kind of been like, oh, that's great. Keep up the motivation. And I really do mean all of this. Keep it up. And yes, I'm so glad this happened for you. And yes, you're down. And yes, you're doing this. But I think what I've realized that like life really is life. I know I focus so much on this weight loss journey, not knowing that, yes, I've had a life before. I've had a journey before this. My journey before Zepbound was 7 years of trying to take care of my mom and keep her alive. And when that journey ends, just like this journey one day, when I get to my goal weight, that journey's going to end. And not end in a way that's like, I'm going to stop forever. I'm going to enter a new journey. And that cycle of we're starting new journeys over and over again. I think that's what I've been reflecting on lately. Oh, let me look at the chat. I'm sorry. I was talking. She's saying, hi, Evelyn. Hi, Twan. Hey, Twan. How are you? I know you're going live today. I wanted to make sure to go on way before you did, girl. Hello, Manjaro, Shades of Change. I lost my mom 5 years ago, and yesterday was... Yeah, I saw that. And when I saw that, Twan, it held something deep in me, because when you go through grief, sometimes it feels like you are alone. But I'm not the first person to lose a parent, and I'm not going to be the last. And to see that we all grieve and celebrate in a different way, it's beautiful. It's beautiful to know that I'm not alone. This is the first time I'm not alone. Like, I know I have my husband, and he's always here for me, but it's a hard time for both of us, because his mom passed away on Halloween, mine's passed away a couple days. So this is the one weird time between the 28th and the 31st where we don't have each other mentally, because we're dealing with our own bouts of grief at that same time. So he has his friends, the people he connects with, And then there was just me, and I didn't have anybody before. And now I have all of you guys. And to say I'm blessed it's beyond that. It's beyond, I am beyond blessed to even have any of you guys show up here, just to show me that just to show me that I'm not alone today. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. I thank you guys for that. I really, really do. So yes, Alicia, it's different. The shift can change, and it does change us in a lot of ways. Thank you. A side note, was Little Princess over the moon when the Tooth Fairy left us? Oh my gosh. She woke up and she was like, what is this? Like, she doesn't really talk, so she just like grabbed the money and she was just like, what is that? Like, what? And I was like, oh, I'm gonna go get you French fries later. And she's like, French fries? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, French fries. And she's random. She loves French fries. Specifically, what kid doesn't love McDonald's French fries? That was her thing. So I'm like, as soon as I said French fries, she was like, oh, yes. Oh, Twan, yes. Hi, Evelyn, Twan, everyone that I might have missed. Hello, everybody from Lewis. Girl. Yes, grieving our old selves and it is hard. Sometimes it takes a minute to even grasp that we have an old self to grieve in a weird way. But when you do grasp it, and you see those old photos, and you see, when I see old photos, I don't only see like my 350-pound self. I know where I was mentally, and I think a lot of people, that's like the second thought besides this is how I looked then. Whether it be like, God, I used to be so fit back then, or oh my gosh, I'm so huge, or oh my gosh, this is, why was I wearing that type of eyeliner or whatever. It's the mentality portion of like, my God, that's really where I was. Like, I was in the worst of it, smiling in a photo that I wasn't even present. I wasn't there. Every time I see photos from last year of right now, I know I wasn't there. I felt like a ghost a year ago. So yeah. Lewis, I don't grieve my old self. Yeah, and some people don't. And some people have that mentality where they don't. Like on your next comment, it says, I celebrate my new me. I celebrate my growth, maturity, and more. Yes. And that's that moving forward part. The moving forward, like, moving forward doesn't mean forgetting who we were, forgetting our old past selves. It means, like, how do you say this? It doesn't mean forgetting, but it just means like we are growing past all of who we used to be. But for things that come about, like what I have is like triggers, like when my dad being in the hospital, I have to go back and realize I didn't deal with something. There was something going on that, like, why am I anxious? Why am I nervous right now? Why is this coming up? That's what I mean about like those grieving that old portion. Don't worry about me going live. Focus on your channel because you have to grow your subscription, increase. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Twan. Thank you so much. I love you too, my dear. I love you. Yes, you sure do, and you can't get, and you couldn't get rid of us even if you tried extra hard. Thank you. Lewis needs to change the handle to Bond. James Bond. Seriously. Oh my gosh. I really want to know what L. Lewis does internationally. Hey, Chelsea. Hey, girl. Hey, I'm here. I am here. I'm just at work. I thought, aren't you a CNA? Girl, how are you running around and listening to me? I think you're a CNA if I don't remember in your videos. Yeah, I think you're a CNA. I'm a CNA too, so. Girl, good for you are multitasking. That's a lot. Hey, Chelsea. But yeah, just like Twan says, like moving forward, I think it's tough to move forward when things are always in the back of my head about what today is. It's like Delilah said too, you just take it a day at a time. you know, I wanted to come on here and I wish I could have gave, like, I didn't want things to be so, like, a downish mood, because I know when people talk about grief and losing somebody, it reminds you of either the person you've lost or things that you don't want to think about, maybe like losing somebody one day. But when you've experienced it, it's relating on a different. I was never able to relate with people when they said they would lose somebody. I would just say, like, I'm so sorry, I'll pray for you. But it wasn't the ignorance, it was kind of like ignorance is bliss, because I'm like, well, I don't know what that feels like, and I don't know. And it wasn't me being mean, it just, I didn't know until it hit. I think when my grief was a little easier than most people's grief, because my mom was very sick for a very long time. And so I had that slow grief, that slow progression of, I knew the inevitable was going to come. I didn't want it to. But I'm a woman of faith, and I knew that the day it did come, she wasn't just leaving me, she was going home. And that's what keeps me motivated. That's what keeps me here. And I think that fire that I have, that to never give up, to always move forward, to always just fight for myself now, that comes from her. I've always been that real timid person, but she was the person that made me who I am, made me this. I am very sweet, very kind, and all of that, but to stand like 10 toes down for somebody, and finally myself, that comes from her. It's something that I can't explain. When people tell me, like, what keeps you motivated, what keeps you dedicated through all of this, it's a fire that I can't explain, that I feel like it's so strong that I could just give it to people. Yeah. Let me see. I'm a caregiver. Okay, cool. I didn't want you to. I was a caregiver for many years, went to a CNA. I understand now. Yeah, okay. And I hope that the person you're taking care of is having a wonderful day. Yes. I love the people I used to take care of. I still think about them till today. Grief is never easy, but take comfort in knowing that they're in a better place. The memories you hold are true blessings. Tears can bring healing to the soul. Cherish those moments, because not everyone is fortunate enough to experience that kind of love and happiness. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think I heard a quote, and it's a quote that it hit me like a ton of bricks. When I heard it, I was in the midst, like in the deepest parts of my grief. And it came from my husband. He was playing a video game, and I know that sounds weird, but like, he plays video games. And I heard the character talking about, it was a character who had lost his wife. And in the quote, it said, oh my God, I don't want to get this wrong. Oh my God, let it come to me. I promise that quote changed me forever. To grieve deeply is to have loved fully. When I tell you that changed me, till this day it's changed me. It also said, open your heart to the world as you have opened it to the ones you've lost, and you will find every reason to keep living in it. This is my every reason to keep living in it. You guys, this channel, anybody that just clicks on my videos, anybody that's willing to watch, just me be me, because I was so closed off for an entire year, and some more. This is my reason. I grieved so deeply because I loved her so fully. And I hope that quote helps any of you guys, honestly. Progress is not perfection, absolutely. Yes, I lost my mom in 2014 due to cancer, so you understand. And I'm sorry. I am sorry. Like, I know what that feels like now. I do. And I know that I'm not trying to like trigger these memories, or if it was traumatic for you. I believe that grief is something that can be beautiful. It can be healing. And even if we think about them, we'll never forget them. That love will always be there. Thank you, Chelsea, for sharing that. Hello, Michelle. Yes, you are. Thank you. Great idea to change channel handles. Thanks. Yes, please change it to James Bond. I'd be over the moon if you did that. Unless you don't want to. I mean, your channel, your rules. Hey, Chelsea. See? Yes, do it. Hey, Kim J. I was a CMA and an HHA and a caregiver at Convalescent. Oh my god, why couldn't I say that? I know what that is. Convalescent home for many years. It takes a special person to be a caregiver. It really does. Hey, Chelsea. Yeah, I love being a caregiver. I loved it for years. My first job as a caregiver was, I was getting paid like $11 and like 30 cents. I'll never forget that. Yeah, no. But it wasn't even about the money. It was about the people. The first time I ever really learned about grief was working as a caregiver. I was in an assisted living home for people with Alzheimer's and dementia for like 6 years. And unfortunately, you do see a lot of people pass away. A lot. I was not prepared for a job like that, but it changed me in the best way I ever could have. You know, I still remember a lot of people's names, a lot of the families. Some of them even still follow me on Facebook. I'm never on Facebook if you guys ever find my Facebook, but yeah, I love that job so much. Hi, JC. Yes, that's what Anderson Cooper and Stephen Colbert talk about that similar. Yeah, talk about similar to that. Yeah, I have to watch that. I never really watch like famous people like Anderson Cooper, and I know who they are, but I'm not like tuned into them all the time. But I will watch it. Thank you. Yes, I lost her when I was 18. It was very hard for me at first. Now I celebrate all her favorite memories, and she loved Christmas, so I go all out. Being a caregiver helped me when my mom passed. Yeah, it did. And that's why I celebrate Halloween. I know a lot of people don't celebrate Halloween for their beliefs and the things that, you know, that is not comfortable to them, but it was my mother's favorite holiday. She could watch horror films 365 days out the year. She just loved horror films. She loved, like, I gave her like little statues of, like, you know, Freddy Krueger and Jason, and she'd be like ecstatic about it. Like, she loved it, and I keep that tradition alive. I keep that holiday alive. Even though this time makes me sad, she told me if I were to leave this world around, I'd want it to leave around Halloween so I could be spooky with everybody else, you know? And I'm like, oh my gosh. But she did, and as sad as it is, it brings me that comfort too, and that's why you go out for Christmas and go all out. It's just showing that, keeping them alive, that spirit alive. It's beautiful, Chelsea, and I thank you. And of course, yeah, being a caregiver. If it wasn't for me being a caregiver and seeing what the families had gone through, seeing that they know their loved ones, especially with Alzheimer's and dementia, they're not, their mindset's not fully there like it used to be. They grieve their parents before they even leave the world. I don't know if you take care of people like that, but I have for a long time. Thank you, Chelsea, for sharing that. Thank you. I lost my mom to cancer in 2012. We miss her so much. We were very close. The Bible says to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. I remember that, and I can continue to celebrate her forever. Oh, I knew Kim was going to make me cry. That's beautiful. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Yeah. It truly is that, to be present with the Lord. That's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me knowing that she is somewhere where I can't even fathom how beautiful heaven is. That she is somewhere with no pain, no, that all of our loved ones are there with somebody where it's just no pain, it's happiness, it's purity. And as much as I miss her here, I couldn't have her here in pain anymore. Oh, Kim, thank you. I brought tissues, sorry. It keeps me moving forward with that smile. Yeah, that's gonna keep me moving forward too. And just like Chelsea, knowing that I'm not alone, just like Twan, knowing I'm not alone. You feel alone, but you know you're not. Thank you, Jesus. Yes. Thank you, Jesus. Most days. Thanks, Felicia. I needed to hear this message all week. Lost my father and my best friend. I needed him this week to talk things through. My dad loved every holiday, including Halloween, so I thank you. Michelle, I thank you. You've experienced grief in a way that sometimes we go through things, and as people, we hear things, and we think like, oh my God, I can't even fathom that. You are one of those people, I can't fathom it, but I can feel it. I can feel that grief times two. You know, I pray for a lot of you guys, and I pray individually for a lot of you guys. It's because I do love you. I'm not alone in this. I'm not. And we have each other. Michelle, you have us, and we have you. And it's beautiful. Even though this is beyond the weight loss, this is beyond the medicine, this is beyond anything that I could have ever. I thank God I found you guys. And that you guys found me. Thank you for that. The best way to celebrate those we love who passed away is to truly live life to the fullest. You getting to your best health is one way you are honoring yourself and you and yourself. Yes. I know my mom, she never got to see me this healthy. Yes, I've been smaller than this, but I wasn't doing it happily. Not the way I am now. Not the way that I am just, like I said, happily. I'm doing this journey, and it's not a struggle like it used to be. It's not me white knuckling through it. It's not me just like, oh my God, like I'm just so stressed about it. There you go. She didn't get to see that, but I know she wanted this for me so bad without even telling me. Thank you, JC. Yes, I decorate my house November 1st because I enjoy it a little longer. I swear when I put my tree up, I feel her spirit. Yes, yes. And I even decorate for Thanksgiving. Some people don't decorate for Thanksgiving, and I do. And the reason why I decorate for every single holiday, because once my mom became bedbound in the house, her favorite thing she used to say was like, the one thing I miss was going to the stores, and you go to Walmart, you go to Target, and you see all the decorations, and I don't get to see that anymore. I'm in the house all the time because I can't walk anymore. I said, oh, say less. I'll decorate this whole house for every holiday. And I did that. And I still do it till this day, even though she's not here. I do it because it makes my dad smile. I do it because my kids, they think it's a whole party every single holiday. And I'm glad that her just mentioning that, it's, even though she's not here, it kept us happy, like, beyond the years she's here. Thank you. Yes, Jane. We are allowed to mourn and have joy of their memory as many times a day, week. Yes, Jane. Yes, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. See, yes, I had this old woman told me I am going home and I'm gonna tell your mama hi for you. Oh my gosh. And I will be honest with you, Chelsea. The reason why I'm not a caregiver right now is because seeing my mom, like, the end of life, I know that once I get back into the field, I want to go back into the field wholeheartedly caring for somebody and not having these triggers in the back of my head of being like, oh my gosh, somebody's on life support, I'm in an ICU pod, I'm trying to take care of this person, I'm seeing other people crying, like, I'm not ready. And so the fact that you are in this with your whole heart, you are amazing, Chelsea, amazing. Caregivers don't get a lot of credit. They don't. We are always in the back of just what they call that grunt work. I don't care what anybody ever tells you, Chelsea. You are the main line. Yes, everybody else may have these degrees and make more money than you, but I promise you, nothing would work if you were not there. And I'm very passionate about that. If it wasn't for us holding these people's hands in the times that they need it the most, the times where they can't even remember their own children, but they remember you, it's beautiful. Twan says I have to go. I'm sorry I left you crying, girl. I love you, Twan. I love you, and I thank you so much for sharing. I do. I thank you. And I know that our mothers may not be here, but they are somewhere way better than we can imagine. Thank you for being here. Kim J, that is a good reminder regarding of when we leave this earth. I tell my husband that he has to have a party and no one is to wear black. I'll be partying in heaven. They may as well party down here. Absolutely. And I think that is incredible. My husband says that all the time. He goes, don't wear black. I need you guys to party. I need you guys to be happy and celebrate, because I promise you, I'm not going to be sad when I'm not here no more. Like, I am going to be ecstatic that I'm going to be with my loved ones. And that helped me out a lot too, because my mom grieved her mom for years. And the minute they pulled the plug on my mom, all I could think about and all I could tell her was that you're finally going to go see your mom again. That helped me in that moment. It helps me every day, knowing that for the first time in my life, as weird as this sounds, I'm not scared to go. I mean, as long as I am here on this earth, I'll be here until I'm 150, but when it is my time, it's going to be joy and not sadness. Thank you for saying that. Bye, Twan. I'll see you this evening. Yes, I'll be there too. Twan, everyone. Oh, thank you. See you later. If your parents are still here, love on them. You do. You only get one. You do. And I think about that. My dad's still here. My sister's actually coming in from town. Her stage of grief and my stage of grief are two different stages. And she does not want to be home right now by herself. She wants to be with the only parent that she has left. So she's like, I want to go see Dad. Like, I don't care what you have planned. I don't care about your little YouTube videos. I'm going to be there with Dad because I need him. And I'm like, okay, girl, don't fight me about it. I mean, he's our dad. But go ahead. She's going to come this Saturday. And I'm hoping I can get her to either come on live or make a video with me. I want her to come on live because not to change the topic, but she is a type 2 diabetic and I am trying to get her on Mounjaro and she is so nervous. And I'm like, girl, your dad's been on Mounjaro for 2 years. Like, get real. You've seen what it's done for him. You've seen what it can do for him and how much has changed his life, and his A1C finally normal and he's lost like 50, 60 pounds. Like, I just want her to see in real time what the medicine can do, what the support. So if I do make a live with her, I'll put a post. So all my diabetes friends on here, my Mounjaro homies and homegirls, like, if you guys could show up just so that she can see that. Oh, that would mean the world to me. And then you'd get to see my sister too. She is a whole riot. There's 12 of watching, only 8. Oh, thank you. Yes, if you like to press the like button, I'd appreciate it too. Same, Michelle. My dad was my best friend. Most of my hobbies and favorite things he introduced me to. So I can't garden, hunt, watch Doctor Who, etc. And he's not to be part of. He's not to be part of my everyday. Yeah. No, I. Whew. The ladies I hear when I hear about your fathers, I also prepare myself for that too. I'm not there yet, but it's like Delilah said, one step at a time. I am sorry, Jane. And I know you cried on one of the lives, and you're like, don't be sad. Like, no, it's fine. Like, it's okay to cry. It's really releasing that. And I think that's so beautiful, because when someone sees someone else cry, they automatically kind of like, what can I do to make you feel better? It's like, no, I'm okay. I just have to release this. And releasing this may not look like smiles and rainbows, but this is me healing. And like you said, Jane, healing multiple times a day whenever you can. Thank you. Not everyone gets parents who care or even want to be a part of our lives. So if you do have that, know how lucky you are and enjoy it. Enjoy it. They are here at the moment. After they are gone, you are blessed. Yeah, my husband taught me that. His biological mom passed actually last year, but the woman he calls his mother is really his aunt. That's the woman he grieved. That's the woman he considered his mother. That's the woman who you can't tell him nothing. That's his mom. He grieved her exactly like how I grieve my mom. And some people don't have that person, but if you are, like Delilah says, you are extremely lucky. And I am blessed. I am blessed. Thank you. Delilah, that is so true. May the love and peace of God overshadow all pain and grief in our loved ones that have transitioned, provide comfort, healing, and continue to help us with fond memories for joy in Jesus' name, amen. Oh, Kim, you are getting to me. But it's true. And I think I needed to hear that, Kim, today. I think I just needed to hear that. I needed to hear everything everyone's saying today. Just this first step. And I know I try to be personal sometimes on my videos, and it's easy to pour your heart out to people. For me, it is easy to cry on camera for somebody else. When I talk about myself, it's tough. It's tough because a lot of things that I've experienced, I don't want to make people sad. I don't want to make people feel a certain way. And I know, and especially in this space where everyone's trying to motivate, uplift, we are trying to get to a goal. I just try to not be in the way of all of that, like, positivity, I guess, if that makes sense. I wish men would allow themselves to grieve. Yes, some of the men in my life develop, yes, health/life issues after losing a parent. Typically, yep, it's almost within yeah. I wish my husband would have taken care of himself after he lost his mom. We met a year after he lost his mom. And as much as, I love my husband, but the first week I knew him, I knew that wasn't a healed person. And I loved him despite of it. You know, especially when you first start dating somebody, you're kind of just like, let's see where this goes. But I kind of know when someone isn't. And that wasn't a healed person. But through time and through him having a connection, and like, since I have such a deep connection to God, him finally building one with God, I think that really helped. And therapy, yeah, and a lot of things like that. I wish men would grieve, like you said, they would allow themselves to grieve. Yes, Jane, a celebration of life. Absolutely. I completely understand it's very hard work, because when you get close to your patients, then it's their time to go. Yes, Miss Debbie's son says he loves me more. Yeah, Miss Debbie's son says she loves me more than her own kids. Yeah. Don't ever forget that, Chelsea. And if any day you feel like people are stomping all over you, telling you to do stuff, go to my email. I promise you, I'll give you my phone number. If you ever feel like that, I will be there for you. I know what it's like. I know what it's like. It's when you're giving your all to people and everybody is just telling, they just don't care. They don't care if you're tired. They don't care if you're dehydrated. They don't care if they say, get this done. Like, you just need to do it now. But you're a human at the same time, and you're dealing with things like people passing in front of you, and your bosses just expect you to, like, come on, move on, past that. You could be desensitized all day, but don't be desensitized to yourself. Yes, we have a celebration of life party. I want to party, not be sad. Absolutely. My dad never dealt with the loss of his mom, stopped living and moving, developed type 2 diabetes, seeing the same thing with my family, I think, with my different condition. Yeah. I think my dad was the same way. He lost his mom when he was like a teenager. He didn't even understand what was really going on. Like, your brain's not fully developed. So he just lived his life very quiet, very numb after she passed. I do pray for that for men. And I know this is not like men versus women, but do pray for that with men. Because I do have such a deep love for men. I have a lot of men in my life. My dad, my husband, my son. I try to tell them, like, opening up, crying, all of this, it's not a sad thing to do. It's not a bad thing to do. It's healing in a different way. It's self-love. Don't forget. Oh, thank you. I am here for your sister if you want it. Yes. And I remember you emailed me. So as soon as she gets here on the weekend, I'm going to be like, look, I have Jane. And she told me that we could talk. So I will try to, because I wanted to go live with her during the weekday. So I wanted to, if you're free this weekend, I'll let you know so that I know you could talk to her better than I ever could. Her diabetes is not type 1, but it's very similar to yours with the insulin pump and everything. Reminder to let your sticky fingers of honey get stuck on that like. Oh my god. Michelle, you're so cute. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. Leave my honey fingers alone. Yes. I feel like I'm grieving all over again. Oh, I'm sorry. That's my one thing. Like I said, when I say that I didn't want to trigger people, but at the same time, for some reason, I couldn't keep this in me. I couldn't. And it's probably because I don't have anywhere else to go. I can't talk to my dad about it because I always tell my dad, before she was my mom, that was your wife. You chose to marry her. You chose to love her. You chose to devote your entire life until she left. So I'm not going to bring all this up. She may be my mom, but that was the love of your life. Still is the love of his life till today. I can't talk to my sister about it. I can't talk to my husband because he tomorrow is going to grieve his own mom. I just didn't want to feel alone today. And I'm sorry if I did trigger that for you. But I hope you know that there's so much love here for you, Chelsea. Just like there is all these people here for me. I know you're scared to go live. If you ever want to go live and we could do it together, I am here. I am here for you and everybody here. Yes, tell her to reach out. Yeah, I'm definitely going to tell her. Tears is the blessings. Yes, it is the blessings released. It is. I always say that. Release is the most painful form of love, but it's still love. Me releasing my mom from this world, it was showing her that last act of love. Although I didn't want her to leave, I was releasing her from the pain of being here. It's painful, but it's still love, and it is still blessings. These tears that fall, there's still blessings. I had the strength to do that. We've all have been, who has ever been through grief, through losing somebody, we are still strong and we are still here and we are still loved. I don't want you guys to forget that. I feel like I'm grieving all over and over because my mom gave me this pit bull puppy who was 3 weeks old named Chopper. He passed away in April and that was the last thing I had of her. Yeah. My mom bought a dog on a hospital bed. I don't know how she ordered him, but she's like, oh, you got to go pick him up. I got him on Craigslist. And I'm like, what? So now I have a Chihuahua. And she passed. And now I'm just looking at this Chihuahua and he's staring at me. And I'm like, okay. And as much as it's happy and fun right now, I know that when that day comes, it's like the last thing I'll have from her. I'm sorry, Chelsea. Chopper was 11 years old with arthritis, and he lived a long life with me. Yeah, he was truly your best friend. I thank you for sharing that and cherishing that. They may not be here, but they're together. They really are. Amen. You know, I'm many, many miles away, but so close. Yeah, you are, Kim. Me and Kim J. Oh my gosh. She gets to me because we are very close. We may be across the United States, but like when I talk to Kim, she's right here. It's amazing the friends that you do meet on here that you never thought you could meet on here, that you didn't know that you would meet on here. Never in a million years did I think that Kim J, Sweet Healthy Life, was going to be my number one, like on the phone all the time. Like I didn't think so. I don't have friends like that. And it's beautiful. And if any of you guys can make connections, or if you want to connect with me like that, I mean, that's what we're all here for, is that motivation. And the toughest times like this, we're here for each other. And in more ways than just, sorry you gained weight. You got this. Like, we're people and we're deeper than that sometimes. That's awesome that's awesome he has that. I'm so sorry. Yeah, me too. Life is I don't ever worry. I just be honest and true to you. Yeah. Thank you. I always, like you said, I stay to my truth. I do. I try. My husband says I'm honest by default, but I don't know how else to be. We can go on stage and Kim J. Delilah, we can go stage an intervention with Felicia. Right. I need you guys to I need it to be like how that intervention, that TV show is back in the day when I was like, look, you need to put down the bottle. Put down those bad things you're putting in yourself. This needs to happen. Oh my gosh. If I could form a diabetes intervention, I promise you it would change her life. It would change my life. She would be like, oh my gosh, people really are out here with diabetes and you're not scared to take care of themselves and not just ignoring it. Like, oh my gosh. I might have that happen. I promise you. Thank you. Yes, that's how I feel some days. My brother really didn't grieve when our mom passed. He went to drugs and he went to prison, and now he's clean and sober. He's doing. Praise God. Praise God. That is something that people do deal with grief in their own way, but the fact that he saw that he had to change, the fact that he is clean, is its own journey in itself. Sober. Praise God, Chelsea. I praise God. I am glad he was able to get sober. Yes, and recover. Right, Jane? There are ones who can help by sharing the message in different ways, but so much experience between the three of us for sure. Oh yeah, so much experience. You guys are the queens of diabetes. I don't know if you want that title, but no, you didn't trigger me. I love talking about my mom. Okay, I just lost my pit bull. She gave me before she passed away when he was 11 years old, arthritis. But yeah, I'm glad I didn't trigger you, and I thank you. I didn't want to be that person. I love you, Chelsea. Please, Chelsea. Yes, thank you, Kim J. Oh, hey, Grace. Felicia, I just got home and tuning in. I see the tears. Thank you, Grace. Thank you. It is a tough day today, but you guys are all making it better. They're happy tears, I promise you. Hey, Jen. How are you creeping in from the bushes? Her little. Oh my gosh, I love doing that. Yeah, how was your day, Jen? Yes, I need friends like that. Girl, you have me now, okay? Waco v Queen. Hey, Grace. I'm serious about that, Chelsea, too. Welcome in, Grace and Jen, to the beehive. Oh my gosh. I don't know why it makes me, like, flutter when you say it makes me buzz with excitement. Let's just say that. Hey, Jen. Hey, Grace. Hi, Grace. Let's see, Chelsea. Always feel free to watch out. You have that Texas, yes, Texas connections. Hi, Chelsea, JC, Kim J. Praise God. And it truly is praise God. Oh, thank you, Jane. Yeah. I take it I like being the conqueror of this condition. Oh, we'll see. I'll take it. Good. She is the queen of the diabetes. Absolutely. Oh, I do love you. Day is okay. It's a rainy day. I wish it was rainy over here. San Diego's always so bright and shiny. I do love it, but yeah. I'll definitely email you because I feel so. Oh, please do. I do feel close to you. As soon as I saw your video on when you're like, oh, I'm a caregiver, I'm going to work, packing my bags, I was like, oh, that's my girl. It takes special type of somebody to do that job, and it's like beyond just like we both work at Target, we both work at the post office. It's like no, it's a lot. So please, yes, reach out to me. Yes, Chelsea. I know that's right, Jane. God says I'm more than a conqueror. I'm gonna stand on it. I give it up to you ladies with the diabetes. I want my sister to be that conqueror. I want her to finally be that, and you guys are the inspiration behind that. Honestly, like me helping my dad with his diabetes is a whole different thing than hers. Like, I know her last labs, they said her A1C was at 13.2. So she has a long ways to go, and I've gotten some tips from Kim J about like the low carb diet and walking after every meal. But I feel like what you said, she really does need an intervention. I am going to convince her, you guys. I am going to convince her to be on here. Absolutely selfish, Chelsea. Yes, selfless. Absolutely selfless. Yes, it's most definitely not for the weak. Yeah, it's not. It's really, really not. I don't. A lot of things I've experienced in that job, I don't wish on a lot of people that can't handle that type of work. I know Chelsea, that like people who you've seen people come and go from that job, they just can't handle it. And in your heart, a lot of times it's hard, but the caring that you have in your heart, that literal caregiver in your heart, is so much stronger to be like, okay, I'm here to help the next person. I'm so willing and ready to help the next person. Bypasses all of the horrible stuff that really does go on in caregiving. I hope that makes sense. At Gen F, we had rainy days. We had rainy days earlier this week. Great for getting the house clean, or at least pretending to, right? I've been trying to get this house clean. Oh, it's like, when you have to like go somewhere, like when I was going back and forth from the hospital, I'd see like the dishes pile up. I see like, oh my god, I need to bleach the tub. I need to mop the floors. I've been trying to get to that little by little, but then I was like, man, I got a video I need to edit. Like, I'm posting a video tomorrow, by the way, so I just needed to get that done. Thank you, Grace. It doesn't matter what it looks like or feels like. I am healed, and you are, Kim. You are healed through God. You are healed. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful to witness. You have I always tell you that you have an incredible testimony. And before we were even friends, like, I felt that through you. I felt not only God, but I felt what God has did for you and what you've done. It's beautiful. Just lock her in a room when you go, and I am. Oh, she's gonna be like, oh, what do I do? She said, oh, I'm not gonna go on unless I have my makeup on and my hair done. I said, girl, I'm a cosmetologist at the end of the day too. What do you need? Hair, makeup, lashes, nails? I don't care what it is, okay? We're gonna get this done. You're gonna look like a pretty old Barbie doll, but you're gonna be here, and we're gonna handle this diabetes, okay? All right. Yes, I see people come and go all the time. I have crazy stories, but they feel like family to me. Maybe we can go on live one day and tell our crazy stories. Not comparing, but like, I don't think a lot of people understand what really goes on in caregiving. Just a thought, girl. I know you're nervous and I don't want to push nothing. But just a thought. She's laughing at me. Kim J has an amazing test. Yes. You do need your own Manjaro commercial. Kim, be like, my A1C was at a 15. Like, I'm not good with jingles, but like, I could see Kim J. And they're like, and this is her living her sweet, healthy life with her sweet, healthy squad. Oh my gosh. That's me. I'm trying to do YouTube videos. I'm also, yeah, you work full-time job and keep it up at my house, but I'm figuring it out. And you figure it out on your own time. Trust me, we are here to support everybody who we support. Like, I know I've been gone for a minute, you know what I mean? But like, whatever you need, we are here to support at the end of the day. Even if we don't show up at that second, or we, say, hey, later on you post a video, we're here. We are here. It's okay. I know a lot of this is overwhelming. Oh, I got to the end of it, okay. But yeah, I have been on for, what time is it? I don't know where it shows me how long I've been on for. Oh, an hour and 7 minutes. Okay, let's see. Oh, here we go. Y'all can come on. Oh, behind the scenes. I was like, what is BTS? Duh. I'm talking about caregiving. Oh, we are making our schedule for the next year. We have y'all considered for a few other topics, but caregiving could be great. Chelsea, that could be great. We're just saying, we're not pushing you, okay? We're not, but like at the same time, you know what I mean? But like no pressure, but at the same time, you know what I mean? No, we should. Okay, I don't know when to go live. I'm just scared. I don't have anything to talk about, or nobody will show. Girl, tell me when you go on live, and like, email me, and like I said, email me. I'll give you all my info. Just like, I don't know how to say that, but like, yeah, give me all your info, and then we can try to set up to where like, I use Streamlab, the free version. You know what I mean? I could show you how to set it up and all of that, and like we can go on together, or we can go behind the scenes too, and all go on together as a whole group of people, and we could do that. Yeah, trust me, people will show up. People will be here. But even if it's not your entire subscriber count, it's the ones that matter the most. That's what matters at the end of the day. See, people will show up. And that's on period, okay? Yes, that's why sometimes I only got one video out a week. I feel like I'm doing good. I want to grow slowly but surely. Yes. Delilah's the one that actually talked to me about that before I ever started my channel. She's like, you know what? Even if it's slow and steady, it's the community that you make, and it's the people that are here for you at the end of the day. Because we can get subscribers here left and right, just, posting, silly stuff if we wanted to, or just posting just the average Joe GLP-1 content. But when we put our personal lives, our truth out here, who we really are, not everybody's gonna like it. Or there's some people who are dedicated to it. Like for Kim, I don't have type 2 diabetes. I don't live where she lives, but I was devoted to her before we even started talking to each other. It's the connections that you make. That's what's most important here in this space. Felicia, have her be your live guest. Yes, be my live guest. Or I could go. We could do it on your channel. You can get the watch hours and all of that. It's totally up to you, girl. However you want to do. Like I said, email me. We can get it done. It doesn't have to be like tomorrow or next week or on your time, Chelsea. On your time. I had 30 people in a room looking at a chicken. See? And I seen like, what was it? It was like 20 people looking at Joe. Not Joe sleeping, so not Joe, our Joe. Joe the chicken. The broody one. And I was there the whole time because Joe is my girl. JC knows that. Joe, every time Joe looks like she's locked up, I'm just like, oh, like no matter what she did, like let me know. I'll get her out today. Where's the bond? Where do I have to bail her out at? Because that's my girl, and she's a chicken. Okay. She said, "Let's." Oh my gosh! She said, "Yes, let's do it. Let's do it, Chelsea." If I could scream, I would, but it would probably hurt your guys' ears. Ah. Okay. I love chickens. Yes. Oh my gosh! If you guys don't know, that's my husband. Hello, baby. Hooray. I love seeing all the animals that visit your homestead. Do your bears ever stop by? Bears? What bears? You guys have... JC, if you have bears, I'm terrified. I'm proud of you. Oh my god. Thank you. Good God. I'm blushing. Oh. Welcome to the beehive. Yes, my husband. Don't worry, he's not a weirdo. He's my weirdo. That's my man. My man. You know what I mean? We'll definitely plan something for sure. I'm trying to get my wife to do right because people have questions about her. Yes, that's beautiful. Yes, I mean, if you want to do your first stream with your wife, then that's totally understandable. Like, get your honey in first. You know what I mean? Whatever you want, just you let me know. We can take it a day at a time, girl. Let's see. Oops, I almost clicked on something. Hey there, apparently a bear sightings in our country, but I have not seen it. Please be careful. Please. Bears, I have like an unrealistic fear of bears because there's no bears in San Diego like that. Not where I live. So, please be careful. Howdy, people. Oh my gosh, you're saying hi to my people. How embarrassing. No. Chelsea, do you do videos too? Ah, that's Mr. B. Keep him. Hello, Flitch's husband. Yes, he's definitely a weirdo. Hey, V. Wait, V. Was V here? V. Oh, yeah, V. Sorry. I thought you meant Real Journal Talk with V. I was not thinking about V. He's over here, too. Yes, Delilah. I'm so glad. Let's see. LOL. I feel that way sometimes. Chelsea, fear has held me back, stopped me in my tracks. I'm like, do I even like what I'm saying? So much going on in my mind, but I'm choosing to push forward. Absolutely. And I know with us being friends, like, she is really trying to pass through that. Like, there's some content that, like she could do naturally that I probably couldn't, and that I could do naturally that she couldn't. And it's those fears that really come in the way of a lot of it. As long as we take that a day at a time, I'm always here for you, Kim, girl. Like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just happy that you're finally realizing it and that you are able to overcome it. You've overcome diabetes, girl. Like, why are you gonna let these videos push you back? Like an A1C of 15, and you said, "Oh, say less. I'm gonna be normal again," and you did. Chelsea, just talk and you'll be fine. Yeah, you'll find your rhythm. Absolutely, you'll find your rhythm. It's nerve-wracking at first, of course, but I feel like the first person I ever tested out StreamYard with was Delilah, and as soon as I saw her face, I was like, oh my gosh, I see her background, I see this is where she actually films, and I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, it was kind of nerve-wracking. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing her in real time. Like, this is, ooh. But just talking to her and be like, oh, girl, you're a normal person just like me. Like, you know what I mean? She was just like sipping on her little protein drink, and she was like, let's set this up. And I'm like, oh, it's not that scary after all. Once you see somebody face to face, you're kind of like, oh, okay. Little by little, yes. Felicia can do that for you. What I did for her and Tess. Yeah, see, Delilah was the one that helped me test. And like I said, once you see us kind of face to face, you're kind of like, oh, you're real people too. Chelsea, you can see me without all of this on. Okay, it's a little scary, but like, you know what I mean? Oops. It's Halloween time anyway, so you're fine. When I used to live in East Orlando, we had black bears literally outside the door. I love seeing them from the safety of my windows. Girl. Are the black bears the ones that are like, they're skittish, or like they're not as scary as... Which one's the scary ones? The brown bears or the black bears? My husband said both, so please be careful. I'm terrified of bears.
And she's eating bears, she has chickens.
Oh. Is that true? Do you get bears because you have chickens, JC? Oh, I'm so glad you subbed to Chelsea. Yes. Queen Wagovi is what I call her. Each of y'all have served a purpose for each other. Absolutely. Yes, Kim J, it's fears. I don't know what I'm talking about, and it's my experience. I am just a goofball. And that's okay. We are all weirdos in the sense, okay? We are goofballs, or maybe some of us are really, really serious behind the screen. Maybe, you know, and we just, when you make a video, we kind of edit it a lot. So let's be real, you know, we're editing it a lot. I edit out a lot of, I say like, and like, and and girl, and like, there's sometimes I'm on camera and I'm like, girl, period. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what? That's my real personality coming out. Like, let me dial it back a bit. Don't be nervous. Oh, I went to that one. Okay. Yes, Grace, those bears are standing. I'm starting to learn how to do things. Open doors and no. I'm trying to go visit you guys in Texas, and I don't know if I want to go now. I'm thinking the bears are like Winnie the Pooh, you know what I mean? Just all, where's the honey? Thank you, Delilah. Hi, Felicia's happy. Yes, you will, Chelsea. And I realize I gotta push through the fears to conquer it too. Just you wait. It is happening in real time. And absolutely, Kim, on everything that's happening in real time, you will get there. And when you are, I might shed a tear because I'll be like, she did that. I love seeing people overcome things. It's beautiful. According to Google, polar bears, grizzly bears, and sloth bears are considered the most... I know polar bears are, because they only eat meat. There's no plants in... Oh, my husband said Kodiak black bears too, but I know polar bears are, because they only eat... It's in the ice over there. So there's no plants, no nothing. They just eat meat. And like, us too, you know? Like, that means for humans. They eat humans too. Not to go that way, but like... Yeah, it's terrifying. Good Lord. If I see a bear, right? I can't. Oh my God, I've seen too many. My dad watches like those nature channels, and all of a sudden it's just like, you know, I was running through the woods, and all of a sudden I saw a mama bear, and like the whole story goes left, and I'm like, I've just been scared ever since. Who are you calling a weirdo? Maybe you. No, you're not a weirdo. I'm just kidding. All bears are scary. Yeah, listen when they tell you your husband knows best. See, I'm not... I know California has like, on the California flag, the bear. I've been here my entire life. I have never witnessed one. I've never been near one. I've never even been outside of like this little area. Maybe at the zoo, because we had the San Diego Zoo. But that bear looked like he was tired. He said... And that was it. He looked like he could be unbothered. I was like, oh, you're not scary. Bear rolls. If it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lie down. If it's white, say goodnight. No way. Hold on a second. I'm gonna... I'm gonna take a picture. Hold on. Like Michelle says, screenshot, but I'm not on my phone. I can't screenshot it. I gotta take a picture of this. Okay. Not the flash. I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't realize I had a flash. Yes, Chelsea and Felicia, the behind the scenes live is gonna be packed, ladies. Yes, proud of both of you guys. Yes, you only go live once. Yes, your GLP-1 family has your back. We are family. We really are. You guys see me cry in my videos and in real time. I didn't have to edit that part out. Usually I'm like, when I edit my crying out in my videos, it's because I'm blowing my nose so loud. And I'm like, God, they don't want to hear that. Come to Texas, we are defenseless. Okay, you guys aren't defenseless. I will say, you guys got that thing on you, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not too scared. Girl, I was sorry. I was so sorry, terrified. I was so terrified, I was just say, to go live, but I pushed the fear and the freeze that would happen. Yep, and now it's my favorite. Yes. I think I stressed out Delilah, I stressed out Kim, I stressed out Michelle about like me going live for the first time. I was like, you guys understand what if the audio like and then I went on my first live and you guys loved me. You guys love me now. So I'm like, okay, it's not that scary. Now, JC, now I will never forget that. Yeah, I had to literally take a photo. Most animals stay away from humans unless you threaten their children. And that's where those scary bear videos come, because it's like I saw a mama bear and I was like, oh, there you go. Thank you, Kim J. Oh, JC, yeah, I'm terrified too. What up, tie dye? Kelly. It was Delilah. he's in the back. No, you're silly. Oh my gosh, California bear. Yeah, I've never seen one. Absolutely a weirdo. Proud weirdo. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, I am extremely proud. Extremely proud. I gotta quit being a chicken and do it. My question is, do y'all have a laptop or computer? I gotta get a new one. And then my brother had my old one for a way. Oh my gosh, no. I have a laptop. And I know I have a MacBook. Yeah, I have a MacBook, but oh my gosh, my husband's like putting that Pro on there. Like, you have MacBook Pro. He paid for this, so I'll put that out there. I know like Kim has a computer, Delilah has a computer. I guess it just depends, but as long as like I try to do it on my tablet, and apparently you can't do StreamYard on tablet because it's kind of like your phone, but you can go live on your phone because like Michelle goes live on her phone using the YouTube Live. It just depends what's your best accessibility and all of that. People are probably answering this, and I'm just going on and on. This is a real federal job, right? Google it. Grizzly bear conflict manager. They are probably for long now, so be safe out there. Be safe. To be honest, I didn't know a lot of those words, but listen to Jane because she's very knowledgeable. Big brain. Half of the time I don't even know what I'm saying. I just talk and the ADHD kicks in and I'm talking about the squirrel running up the tree and and I tell you I ate a good bacon or I had great coffee. That's why I love your conversations. It'll like, I'll be like in the kitchen cooking and then Delilah's like, oh yeah, let me show you this book I have, and I'm like gonna put this in here and this in here, and then I'll leave and I'll come back and then she's like, oh, let me put my lidocaine patch on. I'm like, okay, and then I'll leave and I'll come back and then she'll be like, did you guys know this was happening today? And I'm like, how did we get here? Like, perfect moment to break into we are family. Yeah, I was gonna say it. Chelsea, you can do it all on your phone if that's what you're comfortable with. Yeah, you can. You absolutely can. I love when we were talking about grief, going live on YouTube, bears, and headphones. You see, and that's what I really wanted, because I knew that if I was here by myself, I would have just stood stuck in that mindset of just like being like in a dark cloud. And now I'm not in there no more, and I don't have to be. That's the beauty of the growth and the gratitude. This is the gratitude portion of the title. I am grateful that I can be here right now, because if I didn't go live, I still be in that grief portion. Thank you guys. JC, you continue to impress. Yes, she does. That's so me. I told Joe and Marjorie the same about you today. Oh. It'll be fine, Chelsea, I promise. Ask Felicia. She loved the random. Yes, absolutely. I love the randomness in her brain. Then I am getting a MacBook for Christmas. Yes, girl. Absolutely. Then we'll see. We can schedule that around after Christmas, New Year's. New Year, new Chelsea. If I see one up close, I'm going to pass out, right? Black, brown, white. It ain't Winnie the Pooh. I believe from Jungle Book. She said, take me home, sweet Jesus, please. Yeah, that's how I feel. I'm terrified of bears. Sweet Chelsea, that's going to be fun. Kim, if you don't have honey, even Winnie the Pooh can be dangerous. Not Winnie the Pooh. I love Winnie the Pooh so much. This is the beehive, so I got plenty of honey. I told you girls, I got a separate room for sleepover time. Yes, pajama party at Delilah's. I will be able to see the comments and stuff on my phone. If you have StreamYard, you could see it like on the side. If you're not doing StreamYard, I don't know about YouTube. You could ask YouTube Live. Ask Michelle's Mirror because she goes live on YouTube on her phone, so you can ask her if you could see it or not. If you do Streamlabs, you would have to just grab your phone and see it on your phone. Like mine isn't on because I'm on Streamlabs. It's all right here. Seriously, Delilah, you make my days go. You make my days when you go live is comfort. It's absolute comfort. Oh my god, him just showing me love. My husband's showing out today. I'm sorry. Man loves me. Teddy bears are the most vicious because they're still they steal your heart when they steal your heart and then leave you. Yes, teddy bears. Thanks, Jen. Jane, she is the brain professional of our community. So smart, so intelligent. I'm telling you, she's the big brain. She has the big brain. Like her brain, so large. That's as much as I can get it to. My brain, very normal. You know what I mean? Trying to be buff brain. Trying to get a buff brain like Jane. Jane's brain, very buff. Yes, Chelsea, you can. You can email me and we can set something up. Yep, I work full time and 100 hours the next 2 weeks, and I'm happy to help. Whoever goes and helps Chelsea, if you want to help, if you want me to help you, if you want Delilah to help you, if Delilah helps you, just I want to be there for moral support because for one, I'm nosy, and for two, this is my idea. Okay. Any tech needs, just ask Felicia to contact me. My husband has a bachelor's in graphic design, and so this is all he does. Editing, all this like personalized websites, stuff that I don't understand. He does that all. And I still had Delilah help me. Why? Because I'm stubborn and I'm his wife and I don't like to listen. Like all good wives. I'll help with all. And thank you, sweet pea. Never, Jane, don't make me look like we need really, now I know. Thank you so much, Delilah. I feel like I'm gonna dumb. What? I feel like gonna dumb. Well, I feel like gonna dumb too, girl. You could post it on the screen also, hon. Oh, I don't know how to do that. Don't tell him though. You should be at every live ticket. She's always this is all he does for work. Before when he used to talk to me, he'd be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm dealing with this like something's shutting down and someone's hardware, software," and I'd just be like, yes, oh that happened, no way, and it would just kind of just be like, I don't know what this man's talking about, but I love him, so I'm gonna be here to support him. Now I'm just like, what were you talking about? What do you mean I have to update this and I have to post it here? This is how you upload. This is the SIM card you need. Like, I'm in his face now, and he's like, "Oh my god, girl, relax." I'm like, tell me, so many tech issues. She's an encyclopedia for sure. You're not dumb. It's fine. We don't know what we don't know, and no worries. absolutely. Delilah did not make me feel like a dum-dum at all. Although I felt like a dum-dum the whole time. She was like, girl, no, you're fine. I was like, thank you. I'll take all the help I can get, girl. We are going to go live. Me and Chelsea Wade. I'm going to literally name you the Wegovy Queen. And if anyone else is on Wegovy and is like offended by that, then, you know, queens got to take each other's title. Someone's going to have to fight for that. Oh my god, I clicked on something. Look at me. There we go. Okay. Chelsea, with your Mac, can you purchase Final Cut Pro for one time free to edit your videos? See? Because Kim J uses CapCut, CapCut. I'll use iMovie, and some people use like Canva, and there's so many different platforms out here of like whatever you feel comfortable with is totally up to you in your editing. Grace, I have human Googles around me. Oh, you got smart people around you. I'm gonna go live on my phone and my laptop. I've gone live on my phone and my laptop PC. Okay. I'm going to get it when I get my Mac. Okay, good. Technology is a headache no matter how much you know. Yeah, I lived through that with you because he's just like, when he gets frustrated, I'm like, do you want like dinner or something? I don't know how to fix this because I have no idea what to do. Like, do you want me to hug you? I'm trying my best. Honestly, your guess is as good as mine when it comes to how we got here. I am ready for the fight. Yes! Fight the title for the queen. Oh my gosh. Because she's Queen Wegovy, okay? It is what it is. He's a sweet husband from the little window. Yes, Kim and Delilah, you guys have both seen my husband. I am going to do a video with him, but everybody wants to see a video with my dad. And I cannot get my dad up here because he's way nervous. He's way more nervous than, like, probably, like, my sister being on here or anybody else being on here. Sorry, my laptop's dying and I'm trying to plug it in. No, I dropped it. Yeah. So I'm like, man, Dad, if I can't get you up here and they just see my husband, they're going to be like, where is your dad? Can't get my daddy, but I got my zaddy, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just popping in and say, hi, Cookie. Watching my granddaughters right now. They're demanding on my, absolutely, because they love their grandmama. Because the grandbabies, they love their grandparents, like, period. They want you. They say, Cookie, Grandma Cookie, come here. Like, oh my God. I love the fact that you love your grandbabies and your grandbabies love you. Shows that you are a good grandma. Don't they know there's a live going on? Oh, they don't have to know because they have you and you're so sweet. Thank you, Cookie. Oh, thank you so much. MZ. See, he's acronyms I don't know. Oh, Miss Kim. Okay, I'm like, who's that? Hey, Cookie. Still trying to figure out how to use my camera, then get the laptop to edit it. I just feel like no. My husband had to teach me that there's an actual adapter that I have to put it on my laptop. It's like a type C to type C cord, and then you put the memory chip in there. But the thing is, I use an actual like Canon camera. That's why if you ever see my videos, it's like it has a fisheye lens. It's his, and I just pick it up when I take a video and I put it back because I know how expensive that thing is. But no, yeah, there's a process to it for sure. Let's see. Hey, Cookie. Hey, JC and Delilah. Oh, JC, Kim, Delilah. Hello, Cookie. Welcome to the Bees Hive. I'm sorry. Reminder to let your sticky fingers and honey get stuck on the little button. I don't know why that makes me so happy every time you say it. Cookie. Miss Kim. Chelsea, email me. I'll help you figure it out. Email her or email me. Oh my God, it's my husband. Yeah, he's showing you my camera. This is my husband, everybody.
44 millimeter fisheye.
Sweetheart, they do not know what that is. I know that's right. Zaddy. All you need, girl. Oh, this is the camera that I use, though. And he knows exactly what it is. That's why my videos kind of look a certain way. With the fisheye lens. But don't worry. There is a process to getting things from the camera onto there. Not her saying, I know that's right. Zaddy. Nosy Rosie, absolutely. Grace, loved your latest video. I'll comment tonight. Which was her latest video? I feel like I just watched her latest video too. Maybe I didn't. I'll go watch it, Grace, if I haven't watched it. Most definitely, I will, Delilah. So sorry, apparently oh my god. I just want to see Chelsea. Like, I want to see, we could all set it up. I'm just going to be there as, like, moral support. It's going to be, like, you and Chelsea, and it's going to be, like, the little camera of me, and I'm just going to be sitting there just staring at you guys. Cookie. He's not camera shy at all. That's what I'm saying. I can't get my dad on, but Zaddy, he's ready to get on. He's a sweetheart. You can get the email from Felicia or it's listed on the channel. Otherwise, lifewithlala@gmails. Yep, there you go. Okay, we have been on for an hour and 35 minutes, and I know Real Talk with Elaine, she's on live right now. Oh my god, I'm sweating. She's on live right now with Alonda180, or I think she just goes by Alonda. Well, we all know Alonda. If you don't know Alonda, or if you don't know Real Talk with Elaine, I knew they were supposed to go on live. They went on live 6 minutes ago. I didn't want to kind of intrude on their live either. So, yeah, if you guys want to go over there, I have one more comment. It's a stinking cute Michelle's Honeybee comment. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. There are 3 different lives going on. Oh my gosh. Not my husband. Going into his other YouTube channel. That's also my husband. You guys can start your live group like JC and Joe and Harjourine. Yep. Exactly. You guys can start our own little live groups. You know how your account got switched? Okay, I gotta go over a little bit. This is about to be a busy, right? So, I love you guys, and thank you guys for being here on a day where it's tough for me, but you guys made it so much better. You guys got to meet my husband. We got to talk about bears. We got to talk about Chelsea finally going live, or like, you know, her thinking about doing it, and me just being nosy in the background, and then I feel so much better knowing that the community is just, you guys are here for me. I appreciate all of you guys. I love all of you guys so much. And if you couldn't make it to the whole live, it's understandable. I know we all live lives and everything is, you know, it does not revolve around me, girl. I trust and believe we all have our own lives to live. Let me go over these last comments. That's a great idea, Grace. Oh, I know, that's right. Give your baby some watch hours. Yes. Like 5 of my subscribers are like all 5 of my husband's accounts. And he is not ashamed of it. As long as I am queen of my pickles, we are good. Absolutely. Michelle gotta go watch this. Oh, cute. I'm sorry. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Yes, we do, Grace. See, that's also the reason why I don't want to go live, because I don't want to interfere with anyone else's life. Girl, trust me. It's okay. It is okay. I don't have a set schedule to go live every week. I just kind of pop up whenever I can pop up, basically when my kids are at school, but it's okay. You will find the times. You will find your little spot. You'll know what works best for you in your life, and that is okay. And we will be there. Even if we're not right there, there's people who do watch the replay. Don't worry. Just try it once, and you'll be surprised how many people are actually there. I know all of us are going to be in here, and there's like 15 people in here, so girl. See you all soon. Yes. That you'll have so much. Oh, I love that you all have so much support for my honeybee. Ah! I love that man. It's so cute. Sending all love, uplifting vibes today. Thank you. You guys are loved. Hey, little sis. It's Nia. Oh, that's my big sis. Oh, hello, Nia. I'm just about to leave, but thank you for coming by. I get this like cute aggression when it comes to Nia. I'm like, oh, I love you so much. I don't know why I'm like that with you. I see you and I'm just like, You get to see me in real time now. Another wonderful live in the books. Oh, thank you. It's Sandy Ego Curse. It says San Diego. It really is. Watching our lovers. Oh, thank you from me and Mr. B. Thank you. Chelsea, there's a whole world here ready to hear you. Yes, go live and have fun. Hey, Nia, welcome to the Beehive. Reminder, hit that like button. Hey, Nia. True. Thank you, Jane. You're too cute. I love So Special. We adore Miss Mamas. Oh, here. I'm so glad you do too. I hope you love me back. It's like, oh, you guys. I love you guys. Hey, Nia. Not LL Lewis changing the profile pic to James. That is very secret agent. That is very incognito. That is very, I know you, you don't know me. That is very secret international, like board meetings and everything. Yes, LL Lewis, I love it. Yes. There you go, Cookie. Don't worry about Chelsea. You gotta do what you gotta do for the times you have to do it in. Absolutely. Bye, Bond. James Bond. I'm going to do it. I want to make sure I do it right. Yes, that's how I was. Absolutely. I just wanted to make sure I was doing everything right. So I stressed everybody else about it to make sure I did it right. I'm sorry. Yes, the new profile picture. Loving it. This is Cookie. The honey is always sticky like Felicia. Hanging up money. Thanks, Felicia. See you in the next live. Yes. I love you too. Oh, okay. Be careful. Sorry, my husband's leaving. You have the... Oh, what is it? Comments on screen covering his face, Amiga. Girl. I don't know how to switch it over. Then that means you guys gotta see him whenever I actually make a video with him and post him. Ah! You guys got to see a tiny glimpse of him. Thank you, Delilah. Clamante? Amiga, you are still loved. Oh! Okay, LL Lewis, we see you. Or we don't see LL Lewis because incognito. Very secret agent. Yes. Well, thanks to you, Amiga, I made it through my long shift. Yay! You're welcome. And we'll talk to you later and see you later tonight. Absolutely. LL Lewis got me thinking of the cool lady. Yes, Roger Rabbit. The hat and everything. LL Lewis, you are becoming my new favorite person. I promise you. Okay. Well, I will leave you guys with this, like I say in all of the end of my videos. Don't ever forget to pollinate this world with love, joy, and kindness. Always, always choose kindness. Words alone can truly make somebody's day. Thank you guys so much for being here on a day that I couldn't imagine would actually be a very good day. I love you guys. Bye. Yes, many kisses, many hugs. Mary. This is always a tough part. Let me try to end this stream. Okay, end stream. Okay, I love you guys. Bye. Oh my god, this every time.